Lewis, you met Wayne Bennett the other day.
Yeah.
I saw the footage of that. It's quite funny.
Yeah, mate, he's a character, but I've loved having him. In the first week, it's been good.
He knows who you are now.
Yeah, well, I hope so, yeah.
So welcome to South Sydney. You've come from St Helens, a famous club in the UK. Was it a hard decision to make to come down under?
Definitely, mate. I think, like you say, it's such a prestigious club back home in England. I grew up there all my life, and my friends and my family are there. And yeah, it was definitely tough, but I knew it was a decision I had to make, and thankfully I've made it.
And you're at the Rabbitohs now, and it's a famous club down here. Do you know much about the club and its history?
Yeah, well, since I signed, been speaking to people at the club and the lads, and you can just get the sense that it's such a prestigious and historic club, and I'm privileged to be a part of it.
You've handled the pressure of playing for a big club like St Helens and winning a Super League title with them. Are you ready for the pressure of wearing the number 7 jumper in a South Sydney team?
Yeah, well, there's obviously a bit more added pressure with the size of the game over here. I think the only thing I can do is keep working hard. Nothing's guaranteed at this club. I've got to work hard and earn my spot. And if that comes round 1 or round 15, whatever it may be, I'm sure I'll be ready.
How have you got to know your other halves partner like Cody Walker?
Yeah, they've been good. Cody was one of the first people that come over to me on my first day. He's helped me settle right in along with the other boys, and I'm quite privileged to call these players teammates for the next 3 years, hopefully.
And Wayne, we're all talking about the moment of when you're in the club, but what's he been like since he's been back? And it's your first sort of interaction with him, isn't it?
Yeah, he's been brilliant, mate. I've heard a lot of stories about him from players that have had him over the past, so I was quite excited and nervous to meet him. But he's been brilliant with me. He's told me exactly what I need to do from day one. And that just puts my mind at ease. He's been brilliant with me.
Let's take us into that little interaction though, Lewis. Like, that was funny as. Were you surprised he didn't know who you were?
Yeah, well, I didn't know what to expect from him, and when he come out, I couldn't stop laughing. I think a few of the boys come over and said, "Oh mate, that's just how he is. Don't be offended." And I wasn't offended one bit. I found it more funny than anyone, and to see it blow up a little bit on social media, it was quite funny.
Do you think it was Wayne just having a joke? He actually does know.
Well, I hope so. Yeah, but like I say, it was funny. It was good. I enjoyed it. And, I'll last at the end of the day.
What's playing with the most of the Bunnies?
I think it's pretty hard to single out one player. I think the top 30 squad is pretty star-studded with some of the biggest names in the game. I'm privileged to call these teammates and mates, and whenever I get to put on the famous Bunnies jersey and run out onto the field with them, it'll be one of the proudest moments of my life.
Before you signed with us, how close did you come to remaining in the Super League?
That was always an option. Like I said, my family and friends are there. I grew up there. That was my life. That was my home. But this has always been a dream to be here one day, and I'm just so thankful and grateful that it's at the Rabbitohs.
You've had a taste of the World Club Challenge playing Penrith, but is the NRL a step up? Do you feel the difference?
It's like I say, it's probably the biggest competition in the game. The Super League has some incredible teams and incredible players, but just that week in, week out grind that the NRL is, it's probably a step up, and it's something that I'll have to get used to, and that's what excites me. I'll definitely be a better player and a person for taking this opportunity.
What did you make of Penrith in those games? They've been the benchmark team for so long now. That's what you'll be up against every week. Yeah,
Penrith are a brilliant side. They have been for the last 4 or 5 years, and it'll be an exciting time when hopefully get to take the field against them. They're the games that you want to play, them big games, and hopefully I can do that this year.
Are you anticipating a little bit more external pressure and noise in the media given the size of the game?
Yeah, that was one thing that got spoken about. There's obviously a bit more media, a bit more scrutiny. But like I've said before, if I'm playing well and the team's going well, hopefully that'll take a bit of the pressure off.
You mentioned the superstars in this team. The man that would like to have the number 7 on his back is prepared to be the boss, I suppose, of these guys.
But yeah, that's as the 7 in any team, you've got to lead the boys around, and that's been my job now for the last 6 or 7 years. I've got no doubts that I'll be able to do that whenever I'm asked upon.
So you've scored 25 tries in the Super League, but a lot of South fans haven't seen you play. How would you describe your strengths in your game?
It's a pretty weird one. My strengths is I like to just think I'm a competitor, and if I'm involved in every play, if I'm in the picture every play and keep competing in every play, I don't think I can go too far wrong in the other areas.
Thanks, mate.
Cheers, guys. Thank you.
Appreciate it.